been so long since I've talked on this camera specifically, so it feels good to be back. I am slowly getting back into the swing of things. I don't have a neck brace on, slowly healing. If you guys don't know, I fractured my C1 bone in my neck in 3 different areas. Very bad injury. It would be a long time recovery, but I'm making big strides. I feel like I'm doing good. I'm gonna attempt to throw on the wheel this week, probably tomorrow. I'll show you some of the stuff that I have been working on. I spent like a afternoon kind of underglazing things. It's all right there, so I'll show ya. I had a bunch of espresso cups that I needed to underglaze, so I just decided to do a lot of the stamps around these espresso cups. So I have one with the lily stamp that I made, fish one, under some waves, this hand-built one, this one, these 3, ooh, that's scary. These 3 right here are in the speckled clay that I have, so I'm excited to see how those turn out. The rest are in the regular clay that I have been using. This one is another speckled clay that I'm testing. I don't really know how I'm gonna glaze these, but I'll figure it out. I had some of these left over and I think I'm gonna turn them into magnets. So I painted them fun little bright colors. I'm gonna put all of these in the coffee shop that I am selling my ceramics at. I need to restock. That's gonna be the plan. Oh, and I didn't show you this one, seashell. Yeah, that's what I've been up to so far. I'm just playing around with it. I bought some underglaze crayons that I'm really excited to use, so I'll probably experiment with that. I think the plan is also going to be to clean my studio up because it's a mess. I got some new furniture. This was in my neighborhood on the side of the road. It has a bunch of different shelves. It's a little short, but I think that'll be fine. Got these big new bins, and then I got a new desk chair. It's just a mess from not being in the studio for 2.5 months. Today I'm gonna glaze those espresso cups. So let's do that. just about to start hand building. I'm a little bit nervous because I haven't hand built in a very, very long time. Like, besides the lids that I put on my cups, I very rarely ever hand build anymore, just because throwing on the wheel is so fast and efficient, and it's best for like running a business and like making things quick. So I'm actually really nervous, but I'm excited for it. I have my little base right now. It's gonna be a vase that's gonna kind of curve out a little bit and then flare out. I think this will be good. I've got my fork for scoring. I got my coils all done and ready. All that's left is just putting it together. Pretty like pink speckled glaze. It's called Aurora Breeze by Amico. And I'm gonna glaze these two little espresso cups with this one for a friend from college. Okay, that was it. I'm letting this guy sit because I don't want it to slump. Whenever the clay is too wet at the bottom and you keep adding coils on top, it'll just kind of slump out this way and look weird. I feel like a lot of working with clay is setting things aside, being patient, letting the clay do its thing, and working with just the material in that way and being patient is key. I just finished some more dominoes. If you guys don't know, I made a double 12 domino set for my grandmom's 90th birthday. She really loves dominoes, and so I was like, I want to do something special. It's her 90th birthday. It's incredible. Kind of like a vlog style video of me making dominoes and then surprising her with them. If you want to watch it, I'll hopefully link it somewhere. Still getting used to how YouTube works, but when we were playing with them, some of them were a little bit too thin and they didn't really stand up very well because I also added glaze to the outsides, which kind of rounded it out a little bit. These are some that I'm redoing. I'm doing 2 of these just in case. Making also some magnets. I don't know if it'll work because my lusters are very finicky, but I plan to do like a gold and silver domino, so that'll be fun. This is what I got so far. Working on some keychains for a local boba shop, Boba Garden. They're awesome. Some cute little buttons for the same friend that I'm making these cups for. She makes rings and she's been making button rings with like actual buttons. I think I saw something on Pinterest, ceramic buttons. I was like, oh, that would be so cool to make ceramic buttons and then send them to her so she can make them as rings. I think some of them I'm just gonna put funky glazes on them. I think I'm just gonna paint maybe like cute little flower designs or dotted designs. They're fun and unique. Yesterday I started a little kiln with the espresso cups that I glazed the other day. Let's open it up. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, wow, this is a cool glaze. That's such a cool glaze. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, and it turned out so good with the dots. It's so pretty. Then we got, oh, these are cute. Oh my gosh, I love them. Magnets. I'm not sure I really love these, but that's okay. Gosh! I forgot about the speckled clay. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Ah! Yay! Got some of these. Cute. And then a little lily flower. Oh yeah, and then this one. The fish. Cute. I'm happy with that. The speckled clay though is to die for. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I am in love with it. Yay! We got another kiln opening. Alright, first look together. Ooh, cool. We got some dominoes. Oh, they're so cute. And we got some buttons. Okay, sorry I didn't show you unloading it. I had to show the Instagram people first. Cute, so cute. Cutest. Oh, it's so cute. Cool. Funky. Cool. That's cool. Cute. Rings. It's cool. I like this. And that's it. Cute. Everything is. Look how cute. I think I might need to clean my camera lens. It looks a little bit fuzzy. Oh well. It's just such a pretty combination. What the crap? And then I also did that for a matcha bowl. I've had these for the longest time just sitting around collecting dust doing nothing, and I was like, let me glaze them. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. Anyways, we got some more dominoes. These are gonna be for magnets. I think I already mentioned that. These are for grandma. They all stand, which is great. That's why I redid them, because this one especially, this combination number didn't stand, so I said, hold on grandma, let me make you some more. We got that. Oop. Just don't bump the table. And then we got it with the pretty design on the back. We got these 2 espresso cups. Hopefully they pour okay. This one, the glaze doesn't look like it really enjoys the clay body, so I'll have to reglaze that one. The glaze looks pretty cool though, but there's a lot of pinholes, which is no bueno. And then this one is so cool. I use underglaze crayons for the first time, and I'm not disappointed. I love how this turned out, and the colors, they're so fun. Look at that, isn't that just so cool? And then we got buttons. The buttons are so fun. I think my favorite button is this star button right there. It's just so cute. I think I also like these buttons, the ones that have this glaze on them. It's fun. I also use the underglaze crayons on some of them. I don't really like how this one turned out all that much, but it's cool. I don't know, it's still cool. This one I like the best out of the underglaze crayon ones. And then we use the Aurora glaze that turned out really good on these buttons. I hope that Harley is her name. She'll be able to use these and have fun with them. But yeah, there's all the buttons. This one's also pretty. Oh, so pretty. This glaze is like one of my favorite glazes. As you can tell, this is the coffee cup that I'm drinking out of currently.
There you go. There you have it. It just feels so nice, and it turns out so good every single time. It was a success. I'm excited. I love it. Was working on this today. This is gonna be a picture for my aunt. It'll like go in a little bit and come out. I'm gonna put this stamp all around. I also made some platters. 4 of these platters. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I did all 4 of those platters in maybe like 3 hours. So it's pretty quick. And then this, I made some pretty good progress on this thing today. But I think it was a drier day today, so things were drying quick and working with me. Yay! Good morning. It's a rainy morning here. I will be out in the garage adding lids to all the cups that I threw the other day. I started throwing on the wheel again, which felt so good. It's been about 3 months since I've thrown on the wheel and made cups. I started some already. You can see the lids. I wanted to show you guys this. It's a picture that I made for my aunt, and it's finally done. She came to me like 2 years ago asking if I could make her a set of dinnerware plates, and so I did that for her. It originally started with asking for a picture, and I just never did that. So, but here it is. I finally finished a picture and some serving plates. I have the same stamp design. Here are the serving plates. I made 4 of them. Slab plates that are cut and attached together. These were pretty quick and easy to make. Picture is what really took a while, but I'm glad that it is done. She says she likes it. Fingers crossed it turns out good in the kiln. I spent a lot of time smoothing everything down and making sure that clay is all compressed and good to go in that area.
all of this is reclaimed clay. Look at me. Today I've just been throwing on the wheel. I threw and then I trimmed some pieces and now I'm back to throwing because the balls of clay that I reclaimed, which good on me, thank you, past Jessie for doing that. They were a little bit too soft, so I kept them uncovered and hopefully they're gonna be good to throw. I'm also going to a 21 Pilots concert this Saturday. And I'm so excited. I want to say that Dayglow is going to be opening for 21 Pilots, so I've been listening to Dayglow too. So I might pop some music on and just throw a bunch of cups. So let's do it. This is the aftermath of throwing on the wheel. I forget to wear my apron sometimes, so then this happens. It shows that I did something. I don't know. I trimmed some pieces so they're sitting in the bag, closed up, and then I threw, I think, all of these today, which is not as much as I was wanting to throw, but it's okay. I'm slowly getting back into throwing and getting into fuller work days, so trying to give myself grace, but sometimes it's hard to not feel guilty about not being as productive as you want to be. So, here's the aftermath. I've just been assembling cups. I trimmed some this morning and then started adding the lids. It's been very hot and disgusting outside, as you can tell with my glistening face. It's been kind of hard to stay out here, but I'm grateful to have the space. I'm grateful to be doing this. It's just hard sometimes to just be gross all the time. That's why I don't wear cute outfits. I wear t-shirts and shorts. I just try to survive the weather because a lot of the time it's gross in Florida. So I can't wait for the cold months. It'll be very nice. It's crazy to think that when I started making these cups, I only used one of these tools, and I would just kind of use one and poke it until it was all covered. And I think somebody commented on the video that blew up on my Instagram. They're like, oh yeah, you should band it all together because that's a crazy amount of time. I was like, that is so smart. So I banded some tools together and it makes it go by a lot faster, which is great. But it's very repetitive and it can get really boring sometimes. But I'm into it. I haven't done these citrus cups in a long time, so it feels good to get back into it, but it's a type of cup that requires a lot of time. But I always love how they turn out, and they're the most popular cup that I've made. So I'll just keep making them until I really physically cannot. That's what I'm doing. I've been watching a lot of YouTube. I like reading, so lately it's been book YouTubers. It's fun. I'm currently reading a book that my friend's friend actually wrote. And it's good. It's a thriller. I don't usually read thrillers, but I like it. I don't know what book to read next. I have 11/22/63 by Stephen King. It's a thick book. It's a really thick book. I've heard so many good things about it, and my cousin just got that for me as a birthday gift. And so I'm like, do I pick that up or will I regret that decision? I'm also borrowing the new Hunger Games book that focuses on Haymitch. I don't remember what it's called. I might pick that up. I don't know, I kind of want to read a fun little fall-ish book. We'll see. I've also been watching a lot of, I don't know what you would really call them, but DIY building people on YouTube. Like Morley, I think his name is, and then Man-Made. Man-Made actually kind of gives me weirdly nostalgic feelings in a way, because when I injured my neck, I was in the ER, and to make me feel better and to just try to make things feel a little bit more normal, I just pulled up YouTube and watched one of his videos. There's just something about big build videos. I think the one that I was watching was he was building a fort in the forest. I just love videos like that. For some reason, very comforting to me. So if you haven't watched Man-Made, his videos are great. I just love what he's doing with his channel. I feel like my YouTube subscriptions are all over the place. There's a lot of fitness YouTubers that I watch, hybrid specific, and then also lifters, and then there's the book YouTubers, and then all of my small business YouTubers that I love to watch, and then more lifestyle. It's just all over. There's like others too. You know, it's curated to me and I just love it. YouTube is just so good, and I want to also be somebody that makes people feel better, or gets people excited, inspires people. Hopefully people like my videos and you guys hopefully get something out of it, something positive out of this. I don't really know where I'm taking YouTube. I'm just gonna film videos and post and hope for the best. I hope you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. Here's another one done.